is up, guys? A new video. This I think will be for day 4, 5, and 6, or no, I mean 3, 4, and 5. So here's just me mining runite ore. It was nice because I saw no one in the guild. I got attacked like once or twice running to the guild, but that was it. Nothing happened when they attacked me. And here in Varrock, this is weird. Some guy was scold attacking people with God spells, and I didn't know what was going on. I actually saw this a couple more times after this. I think it's like some sort of glitch people are doing. Actually, not really. Well, it's I don't know if it's a glitch, but it's kind of unfair. Like they stand right on the edge of the safe zone, and then they have like an alt or a friend stand right next to them, and as soon as they get off the person they're attacking, their friend or alt will attack them, or they'll attack their alt, and just box each other until they can like log off or tell you or whatever they do. But here's me. I sold some ore. Since I'm the only person mining runite ore, I was able to sell it for a ton. I held on to it for a few days. I'm sure the smithers, they got to the levels where they could start making rune stuff, and there was no one selling runite ore, so they were starting to get a little bit desperate for it, so they paid quite a bit. They still should have profited quite a bit because it was still the early point of the game where they should be able to sell like rune crossbows and rune simis for over their alch price. So even right here, I sold it for almost 12k each for the runite ore. They should have still been able to make a decent amount off of the ore. And that was instant sell too. I was a little surprised at how much it sold instantly for. And then here's just a few more clips of my Grand Exchange history, the runite ore that I got, and the cash that I was at. So right there, I think I was 200k off 11 mil cash, and then there's another 5.2 mil in the GE, selling for 10k each. I ended up actually dropping the price down to 9k each because I wanted to swap and get my old school GP before the swap rates went down anymore. So I put a GE offer in for 9k each, and overnight it all bought the 520 whatever runite ores. So in total, I mined, I think it was like 1,000, basically 1,500, give or take like 10 or 20 ores, 1,500 runite ores in just like 1.5 days. And so here's just some more Grand Exchange history, just showing what I was able to sell the runite ore for, and um, how much I made from this. It was pretty good plan. I'm pretty happy with it. I made quite a bit. And these clips may be a little bit boring, but that's basically all I did for day 3 and 4 was mine runite ore and then swap over to old school, so I don't really have any other footage. Also, another thing some of you guys may be wondering, if you watched my previous video of day 1 and 2, I said on my other account I was going to do smithing, and I did start doing smithing. I got up to like 74, I think, and at that point I just gave up because there's already people in the 90s, and I saw that I could sell runite ore for 11.6k each, and I was just like, by the time I get to 90, whatever smithing to smith runite items, it's going to be at alch value, and when it's at alch value, the runite ore are basically worth about 11.6k each. So I was basically going to be able to make as much right there just selling it in the GE as I probably would have been able to if I got my smither up to runite items. So I was just like, I'm going to go ahead and do it, and here's me swapping the GP over. This guy I was swapping with was pretty cool. Apparently he watches my videos, or he has watched at least my last one, which is pretty surprising because my videos don't get too many views, so it always surprised me a little bit when I find people in game who've actually seen them. But that was pretty cool. Although while he was pretty cool, I didn't really like the swapping rates of these clans because I mean they really rip you off. Um, the margin that they use is just massive. Like it's 1 in 20 and 1 in 8. That's a lot of. I think that's quite a big ripoff. Although I guess they kind of have to do that in order to profit, because I imagine there's not too many people actually swapping over, at least not bulk GP. So to make enough to make it worth their time, I guess that's probably what they have to do. It'd be a lot cooler if there is some better swappers though, that like I know old school to RS3 back in the day when I used to see those swappers more often, it was like 1 in 6 and like 1 in 9 or something like that, instead of 1 in 8 and 1 in 20. But here's just me swapping over some more gold, just showing how much I'm getting from that. So there's that. and I guess I didn't move my screen over to see, which is too bad. But in all, I got about 125 mil old school, which is pretty good considering it only took me about 4 days. 2 days of questing and skilling, and another 2 days of mining runite ore. So that's pretty much all I did for those 4 days. Then I transferred it over, and I haven't really played Deadman mode since. So that is an amazing way to make money. When the next Deadman mode comes out, just find some sort of moneymaker, and you should be able to make quite a bit because transferring it over to old school will be about a lot more. Right now it's 8 times more. It could be 10 times, 15 times more. I don't know, but usually it's quite a bit more. So if you need money, that is one awesome way to do it. So on day 5, I decided to go and do some PKing after I'd swapped all my money off, and it didn't. I wasn't too serious about it. Like my stats were not that great for PKing. I knew that since I had spent most of my time just skilling to get money, which was my main goal for the season. Like I've said a lot of times, I don't really like the PKing on this, so I wasn't too serious about this. I just wanted to go and have a mess around a little bit before I completely quit. So I just went around and attacked a few people randomly, or just a few people I thought I might be able to kill. So I had no escape route or anything, and this guy at Hill Giants wanted to fight me, so we fought for a while, and I thought for sure I was going to die. He was higher level than me, probably quite a bit better stats. I was in a rope top, a wizard rope top, with Fire Blast and a Rune Simi, which I didn't really ever use. So I was kind of going up the ladder, down the ladder, and just trying to whittle down his HP and try and stay out of his, stay away from him. I thought maybe I could go up the ladder as he come up, attack him, and then go down before he could attack me back, but didn't work out too great. Then I headed over to Barbarian Village, and we just continued fighting. I thought for sure I was going to die, but I was actually surprised I ended up killing him. But then as soon as I killed him, a teammate or someone just decided to pop up out of the stronghold of security, and that was the end of me. Oh my gosh, dude. If I had snares, I might actually kill this. Oh, there we go. I actually killed him, a level 64. Oh my gosh. I was not. Oh crap, there's a guy. Run. Oh my. No, don't do it. Don't. No, I actually got a kill. I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. Well, that's great. Well, I did actually better than I thought I was going to do. I didn't think I was going to actually get that kill, but there we go, one kill. I will see you guys later.